weather for a scary movie. Scream 6, baby, baby. Diet Pepsi. Ain't nobody in here but 2 other people, baby, baby. Tree. I'm trying to find parsley flakes, which are hard to find, but look, I've never seen this before. Garlic pepper seasoning, so I'm gonna get that instead. Don't sleep on the Dollar Tree. They be having a lot of good seasonings. There's Cajun style, turkey seasoning, gourmet beer can chicken, okay, pumpkin spice, chopped onion, cayenne pepper. Go ahead, $1.25 store. They even have grinders. Love that. And lemon pepper and cinnamon sugar. But they don't have what I need, which is parsley flakes.
404? Yes, it's 125.
It's the $1.25 store now.
It is. And it's tax. Okay, sorry about that.
So this is the grocery haul for this week. I did go to Walmart. We did not need much. We are a family of 2. So what we did need was more strawberry water. My daughter likes to drink these. We also like the sparkling ice. I got 2 this week. What flavors? We have classic lemonade, berry lemonade, and strawberry lemonade. And then also, ooh, there's a new flavor in this one, a lemon lime, grape raspberry, strawberry watermelon, which is really good, and another classic lemonade, which I'm okay with because they're delicious. They didn't have the package that has the black raspberry, so I just went ahead and bought 4 of those to have on hand. I also needed to re-up on my liquor, so I decided to go with orange flavor this week. I like to take these in my lunchbox. We also got Dr. Pepper. My daughter has a friend over this weekend and they like Dr. Pepper, so I got the minis, a 15-pack. We also needed some more artisanal bread. The kid is off school next week, so she can make sandwiches or toast, etc. with that. I'm finally out of my coffee. It took about almost a month to get through that big, huge one that I bought a few grocery hauls back. But I really, really, really loved this Cafe Bustelo Espresso style K-Cups. It's a dark roast coffee and it was very good. So I got the 24-pack this time. I also do like the sweet coffee, so I did pick up a Great Value caramel pecan, which is really tasty, with this non-dairy creamer, the hazelnut latte. I also got hash browns. That's always a nice little breakfast item. The kid likes these Lindor milk chocolate balls. She actually already opened them. I also got ramen. Once again, this is easy for the kid to throw in the microwave. Sorry if you hear the kids in the background. They're very loud, although they know I'm filming. Chicken Ramen Express. Got 4 of those. We got some chips. Just the Cheeto Puffs. Party size. And the party size tortilla chips. These I like to have on hand for nachos. So I might make nachos next week. I'm sorry, this week. So it's good to have these on hand. Or just decide to go with chips. To go with a sandwich. Another quickie item that the kid can make on her own are the Kraft mac and cheese bowls. Those are really delicious. I also got some produce. We have bananas, Wow, they look like they already ripened. They looked way more green in the store. I had to re-up on my spring mix. I'm thinking chicken sandwiches this week, chicken salads this week, and this juicy pineapple. I love pineapple. I got a little bit of ground turkey to maybe make nachos. I've been craving quinoa bowls, so I'm thinking I'm either gonna use some ground turkey for that or probably just some chicken thighs that I have in the freezer that I can take out and thaw. I also got some ground beef just to put in the freezer for later on, maybe next week. Probably not gonna eat it this week. I also got some raspberries, and these strawberries look so juicy. I mean, look how big they are. Wow, we love strawberries. So that's it for this haul. It was really small. We just really needed drinks. Like I said, on the menu is probably going to be a quinoa bowl for me, which I already have quinoa. I already have the chicken. For the kid, I don't know, maybe nachos, tacos. We'll figure it out and we'll be cooking it together. So stay tuned for that. All right, we're going to go ahead and cut into this pineapple. That is our fruit for this week. I have this pineapple core slicer that I love. It makes it so much easier. You just follow the steps. I got this on Amazon a while back. I will link it down below. So we're just going to start by cutting the top off of our pineapple. I love a juicy pineapple, especially when it's nice and hot out and the pineapple is super cold. And you just literally do this. You stick it in there all the way till you hit the bottom. Be careful because the blade will come out the sides and cut your fingers. Oh, she's juicy. Yay! Look at that. Isn't that cool? I love this thing. And then you're left with really nothing. So you could do all kind of cool little designs or whatever with that. But we're just going to cut it, refrigerate it, and pack it in the lunches we're having. Okay, so we're going to start this week's meal prep off with dessert. We're going to make triple chocolate saucepan brownies from scratch. From this 8x8 cookbook. I've been cooking out of this and I'm really loving it. You cook everything in an 8x8 dish, which is quite lovely. If you watched my last video, I made a delicious Greek mac and cheese. I can link that down below. It was so delicious. Each day the flavors just got better and better. So this is a really easy recipe. Basically, we're just going to melt some butter, mix that with the sugar, and melt the chocolate chip, and then mix everything up in a pan. And that's it. And put it in the oven. And that should be delicious. So while this is cooking in the oven, we're gonna make the collard greens stovetop, and I'll add chicken thighs to the collard greens because we're just sauteing the collard greens today. It's a really quick and easy, delicious recipe. And then we're going to put, I think, some of the chicken thighs in the air fryer. We'll see. I don't know if I want to pull that out. But either way, let's get the brownies going. And they're going to be ooey gooey. These are like a ooey gooey, chewy kind of brownie. So if that's your thing, definitely get this book. So let's do it.
And it was written before where I started to afford groceries. When I, in hindsight, I cannot believe that I would have qualified for it. Be super thrifty, and honestly, others can see that as well. In addition, my charity of July, I will be donating to Feeding America, which is a nonprofit that helps provide access for food to those who are struggling. 9 cents because I know where I should have only paid it 74 cents for it. So that's why I could make up some of that 60 cents that I spent over. But anyway, of dressing in their fridge, technically I guess you would be doing a martini with this challenge. If you want to leave that out,
This came out so good. This batter is so thick. Look at that. It's rich. It's delicious. The recipe does have an option for nuts if you like that. I would probably, I don't know, I have a hand mixer, but I didn't want to use it on this pan, but this does thicken up very nice. My arm hurts from stirring it. You saw we added the chocolate chips. Now we're going to put it in this 8x8 dish. I'm going to spray here, put parchment paper. You should always spray your pan before putting parchment paper. It helps it stick better. Then I'm going to put the batter in and throw this in the oven. Yum. So I like to get these pre-cut parchment paper sheets. Love that. They are cookie sheet size. They come like this and like this. And like this, okay? So basically, we're gonna spray. I just use canola oil or whatever you have. We're gonna spray it. Make sure you get the sides. And then I just push it in and kind of cut the excess off. I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but this is how I do it. And it works just fine. Okay, and then we're going to pour the batter in here. It smells great. Yum. Y'all, the brownies are out of the oven. They look so good. They're fudgy and gooey. So I'm gonna cut into this. I mean, these are just for my daughter and I, so I mean, they're not exactly square, but that's okay. I'm gonna cut a piece, and it's cold and rainy here, and so that means one thing. I gotta put ice cream on top. Yummy. Alright, so I have the chicken thighs marinating here. I always poke holes in my meat before I season it, and then I season it and let it rest a little bit so the flavors can get it in to the meat. And I just seasoned with that garlic, pepper, some onion salt, pepper, Lawry seasoning salt, smoked paprika, and a little bit of Trader Joe's, everything but the leftovers. Delicious. And we're going to crisp up the chicken a little bit on the pan, let it get nice and browned. Then we're gonna take the chicken out and put the mustard collard greens in, and that's it. With like a broth, and then put the chicken back in, cover it, let it cook. I'm gonna pair it with rice. You know what kind of rice. BB Go, sticky rice. And I'm probably gonna put, I like raw onions, so I'm probably gonna put some of that on top, some peppers, and some crispy turkey bacon. Ooh, that sounds good. And later in the week, I think I'm going to make the quinoa, like a quinoa bowl. And then I think maybe for lunch, nah, I'm not gonna take it for lunch. We'll just eat this for dinner. And my daughter's probably going to have chicken with some Asha ramen noodles that we get at Walmart, not Walmart, Costco. So let's get into it.
And I want the Amazon box. But I feel like it's so freaking like stuff. Let me go ahead and just get it, girl. Like, I thought the karma would do it to me. These are the ones that have like Hair Club memberships. I think that's probably because the one that Hair Club has is a variety, and I want the Amazon box with
So we just added the collard greens. We took the chicken out, added the collard greens. Over here I have 2 cups of water boiling. And I'm going to add the better than bouillon to that to make a broth to add to here. And that's going to be it. So the cabbage, the spinach, the mustard greens, you know, it's like spinach. It's going to wilt as I add the leaves to the pan. And this smells like Sunday dinner up in here. And we'll season these greens with a little salt, a little pepper, and add the chicken back in with the broth, cover it, let it simmer. Change of plans. I put the 2 cups of water in here in the greens, and then I'm gonna add the bouillon. So I'm gonna use the actually better than bouillon, and I'm doing the made from sauteed onions flavor. And if you've never used this, you just mix it with hot water and it dissolves just like a bouillon cube. It says for a basic stock, dissolve 1 teaspoon equal to 1 bouillon cube. So I'm just gonna do about a teaspoon. That's about a teaspoon. And mix it in there. And I'm gonna go ahead and add garlic as well. And then we're gonna add the chicken back in and cover it, and it smells great. Now if you use better than bouillon, you know a little goes a long way, so be very careful. So this is my finished dish. I have the mustard greens, chicken thighs, and rice with butter. I'm gonna put some of this sriracha sprinkle from Trader Joe's on my rice for a little spice. A little goes a long way, so be careful with this. And I was gonna do onions and all this stuff, but I'm tired and I don't feel like cutting an onion, so this is it. So good. Yummy. Alright, so this is the kids' plate. She has a piece of chicken thigh, these Asha noodles that we get from Costco. I'll show you the package. And some yummy pineapples. Delicioso. So these are the Asha noodles, I guess how you say them. They're like your regular ramen pack. Asha. We get them, you know, at Costco. They come in a big pack. I love how the directions are just this. Please adjust amount accordingly. That's it. That is the directions. So she really likes these. This packet is like just a soy sauce. So it's very lightly flavored and they're really good. I cook them in 4 cups of water and they come out perfect. They turn translucent and delicious. Hello, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Yes, I was gonna make the chicken thighs with quinoa, but I decided not to. I got this crazy craving for collard greens, and so I had that, and it was so good. You have to try that recipe. I can link the inspiration for that recipe down below, but as you can see, you can just kind of do it however you want, and it comes out delicious every single time. I love sauteing greens, so they're really good for you. Also, you saw I went to the library, and this book, Night Wherever We Go, is really good so far. It's by Tracy Rose Payton. It was just a low-key weekend. I did not do much. My nephew and I went to the movies. You saw what I cooked, and that's about it. I do want to get my vision board together. We're already in, mid-March, and I have not even done my vision board. I'm just using this. It's gonna be small. It's gonna go right here on my wall, and that's what I picked up at the $1.25 store. These cute little push pins with, this one has blue velvet, this one is gold, and then these ones are rose gold push pins with like a clear top. I thought that'd be cute to kind of doctor up my vision board. Yeah, I have a lot of goals I want to hit this year, and I'm very thankful to my 52 subscribers. I look a hot mess. I'm just sitting here chilling, having some Cabernet Sauvignon, some wine. Let's wine about it. I got this cup, I think, at Five Below many years ago. And that's about it. So I want to thank you all again for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Come back. We're trying to grow, and it really helps out the channel. And then the next video, the recipe is going to be bussin'. It's something called red stew from Ghana. The vision of it, it looks so pretty. It's like this red, rich stew. I've never had it, never heard about it. I stumbled upon it, and I'm gonna try to make it with some plantains. So make sure you come back and watch that video. And I want to thank you all so much. Catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.